Intercontinental Hotel on Michigan Avenue, the beginning of the Mag Mile, downtown Chicago. Rich history of Chicago. This started back in like 1924. This hotel was completed. On the 5th floor of this hotel, they have a swimming pool that's done like a cabana out of Miami Beach, Florida. It's got ceramic tile inside the pool. Real cool story about Chicago and this hotel and that swimming pool. Back in the 50s, 60s, there was a guy that starred in the Tarzan movie in Chicago, in California. He did all his Olympic swimming training here at the Intercontinental Hotel in Chicago, Illinois. Michael Jordan's restaurant in Chicago, Illinois, here right next door to the Intercontinental Hotel. Another interesting place. Been down here many times with tours, done over 1,000 tours in the city of Chicago. Richie Z, the storyteller. Michael Jordan came to Chicago back in the 80s to play basketball and became an icon in Chicago and in the sport of basketball. And he has a restaurant here on Michigan Avenue in downtown Chicago. You know, I've talked about Chicago and people wanting to be a part of this city. This is a real interesting area on the Mag Mile. This building here that we first filming that we're into right now was built in the 20s, like the Intercontinental Hotel. The next building, the Nordstrom's building, was built a little bit later. But then the building coming up that you see right now looks like it's been here forever. Looks like it's a part of the Chicago landscape, the Chicago architectural look. Well, that building was built in the year 2000. Like I said earlier, people want to be a part of this great city. They don't want to be better than anybody in this city. The Disney store on Michigan Avenue, the Mag Mile of Chicago. Walt Disney was born in Chicago. In fact, December 1st, in the early 1900s, I believe it was 1901, but anyway, Walt Disney started in Chicago. The motion picture industry started in Chicago. He started doing his cartoons and all of that in Chicago. He was born on the Northwest Side on Whipple Street, but an interesting part of the Disney story is he went to school at the Art Institute of Chicago. And his instructor, his teacher, actually wrote on his resume that he didn't think Disney would succeed in doing anything in the artistic field, because when they gave him a project to do, instead of doing the project, he would doodle on the paper cartoon characters and that. Really an interesting part of the motion picture industry, cartoons, all of that was started by Walt Disney, and he was from Chicago, Illinois. In fact, his father and grandfather were artists on the 1893 World's Fair. The Allerton Hotel on Michigan Avenue on the Mag Mile. Again, another hotel out of the 20s. This hotel, I've been in it. In fact, I've done some work inside the hotel, but it has the tip-top tap on the top. In the penthouse, there's a lounge, and back in the day, in the let's say 30s and 40s probably, Lawrence Welk actually came here with his orchestra and played here for 26 weeks in downtown Chicago. And these broadcasts, these events were actually broadcasted on the radio network. Another wonderful story that's made the Magnificent Mile what it is today. Let me tell you a little bit about the Magnificent Mile. Back in the day, well, let's go back to the 40s. There was a guy named Arthur Rubeloff that was the head of the commission for the group that headed the Mag Mile in Chicago. And he was the one that actually named it the Mag Mile. Now, another interesting part of this story and the Mag Mile in downtown Chicago, when Daniel Burnham drew the plan, the 1909 plan for the city of Chicago, he actually drew this street, Michigan Avenue, the Magnificent Mile, 90 feet, or I think it was even 100 feet wider than it originally was. He took that idea from Potter Palmer on State Street. And by doing what he did, we have stores here and a shopping district that's comparable to anything on Rodeo Drive or in New York City. We are the top with the shopping district. Neiman Marcus is another icon that's here in the city of Chicago. Tour Chicago with Richie Z. Personal and private tours, 2 people, 4 people, or 6 people. A tour of Chicago you'll never forget. Chicago is our inspiration. The Mag Mile, Museum Campus, Historic Chicago, Theater District, Millennium Park, Water Tower, Art Institute, and so much more. Call Richie Z at 312-841-2560. Our website is at www.richiezie.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Richie Z. GoFundMe page. Very important that we get funding for projects like this. We also do historic presentations of Chicago on Zoom. So tune in at RichieZ.com. Host Richie Z. Camera Tim Allway. Edited by Zoe Leard.